Hello and welcome to this lecture. So in this lecture we will be finally testing our application to check if our application performs the login functionality and the sign-in functionality. Now even before you run your application, I have made a little change in the main activity. So in the onComplete method, that is when the user is successfully signed up, what we want to do here is that we want to go ahead and we want to redirect the user to a new activity. So I have added an intent code over here, and after adding this intent code, you save the entire code, and it's always a better practice to go ahead, go to build and clean the project once, and once the cleaning is finished, you can always rebuild your project. And once that thing is done, you are good to go. So I'll basically go ahead, run this application and see how it works. So I'm going to run this on my device, and I'll simultaneously record my screen as well. Okay, so as you could see, the application is up and running, and I almost ran out of names to log in the user. So let's take some name, like let's say Chris at gmail.com, and let's say the password is Chris and Chris. And I guess that's quite a complicated password, so let's say the password is demo and demo. Make sure to give a proper password because we want to log in with the same password and the username. So demo and Chris at gmail.com. Simply hit sign up. And as you could see, we are redirected to the login activity. And here let's try to log in by typing in Chris at gmail.com, and the password is demo and demo. So when I hit login, as you could see, we have some kind of error. So let's go ahead and fix that issue and see what the error actually is. And I purposely don't cut this part because I want to show you guys as well what kind of error do we actually get while running application. Okay, so we actually have an error over here. So we are actually not able to get the user email while we actually sign in. So let's check what the issue actually is. It says editable Android widget edit text.get text on a null object reference. Okay, so I actually got my error, and the error was actually we have referenced this thing to edit email and edit pass, but instead the actual IDs of this were user email and user pass. So what you simply need to do is that you need to change this to user email, and this thing should be changed to user pass. And once this thing is done, we should be good to go. So even before running the app, what we will do is that in the main activity itself, if you go to the XML code for this button, which is the sign in button, we have the sign in button click method, but we have not set it up yet. So we will quickly go ahead, add the method for it, which is public void, this is sign in button clicked, and this should have a view. And once this thing is done, we will create an intent. So intent, that is going to be login intent equals new intent. That's going to be main activity dot this comma login activity dot class, and then finally start activity for the login intent. And once this thing is done, let's save the code, run the app again, and this time we should be directly able to log in without signing up. Okay, so let me just start recording my screen first. Okay, so as you could see, let me click the sign in button this time, and yeah, you could see we are redirected to the login activity, and we are going to register with the Chris ID. So that is Chris at gmail.com, and the password is demo. Now instead of this simple edit text, you could use the edit text for password. That's going to hide your password, but I've just used this thing. So when I hit login, hopefully we should be redirected to the main activity. I guess nothing's happening now, and I guess we are losing out of space here. and hopefully this should run. If it doesn't, then we are going to clear the space and run this app again. Okay, so I'm going to actually pause everything, close everything up, and I'm going to run this app again. So I've stopped recording and I'm going to re-record this thing again. Okay, so the app is up and running. Let me record it again. The email is going to be chris@gmail, not fmail, that should be gmail.com. The password is demo, and demo. Click sign up. Okay, so we will click sign in. Okay, here we will type in chris@gmail.com and we will type in demo, and demo, and when I hit login, as you could see, now we are redirected to this activity, and here you could see we currently have only one item, which is this pizza item over here. So we have the image, we have the pizza, and we also have the name and the description as well. But as you could see, the price is not displayed over here because I guess the description is so long that we are not actually able to see the price over here. So we will find a solution to that. So let me just pull up the Firebase database first so as to check we have these exact values. So yeah, we do have Italian pizza and we do have this description right here. So just in order to confirm, what we will do is that I'll change the name of this Italian pizza to, let's say, simply pizza, and hit enter so as to see if this changes. So as you could see, the value over here changed as well. That means we have successfully retrieved the values from the database. So in the next lecture, what we will do is that we will learn how to reduce the size of this particular card view, and we will also align things properly so that everything is properly adjusted. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you.